Hello everyone, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for watching our Advent Calendar series. Now, I did tell you about 4 days ago that I had a sister layout coming up for the wedding photos, and this is it. I was going to have them further apart, but thought, why? What's the point? Let's just do it now. Couldn't help myself. So this is like the same but different. It's using the same collection. It's from the same venue. I don't know if they're next to each other like a double page or if they're back to back. So I just kept them as separate layouts. And it's a very like blank page layout with just a beautiful cluster of flowers around the photos, because these photos are cute of these two and I want them to be the feature. So I'm just using the really beautiful poinsettia flowers. Am I wrong in saying you can't actually get poinsettias in that color? Aren't poinsettias red? I don't know. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. Maybe you can get them in pink, but in white? Anyway, moving on. Maybe they're not poinsettias and they just look similar. They're similar, like they're a cousin of poinsettias. I don't know. Moving along. Hopefully you have been watching along our Advent Calendar series right from the start. Obviously, we're halfway now, you guys. Can you believe it? Halfway. So if you haven't, and if you just stumbled upon us now, we have a playlist with all the other videos that you may have time to eventually get through. But maybe you're like us and you are just so busy that you watch what you can, and that is also okay. But every day we have an opening video and then a process video to go with whatever homemade gift has been opened. If it's me, I am opening my December daily album that Katie is making me, or if it's Katie, she is opening these layouts that you're watching right now that I am making for her. I must say November is a very busy month. I know it's December now, but November is a very busy month because we have to get all of this finished, as well as I'm a teacher, so I'm writing reports, as well as organising the end of the year, as well as getting my design team work done. It just makes me feel like Scraptember all over again, but I do love it. We do love it, and that is why we do it. It brings so much joy to ourselves and hopefully to you guys as well. They are definitely our two sort of busiest months, November in the lead up to December, and then October in the lead up to September are definitely our busiest months, but wouldn't have it any other way. So this layout is just about done. I just wanted those two big clusters at the, on the left and the right, and they're very, very similar. They kind of mirror each other. There's a slight tweak in kind of the staging of where the bits and pieces are, but the general consensus of the items in the clusters are the same. And then I decided to go with this best friend title because I just think they're cute. I don't know if she'd say it about them herself, if she'd use something a bit less I don't know, lovey maybe, but I think it's gorgeous and I wanted to use it. So that's the joy of me being the one that creates it. I get to choose these things. And then I am, of course, putting on some Novu drops because after 12 days of watching this series that I'm just currently obsessed with them, and I think they add a really nice touch to the layout. And then a little bit of splatters, and then I will show you the close-up photos. So I had so much fun creating this little layout. It is pretty quick and easy, but I think it's super effective in the way that it is. It's not often anymore that Katie and I are making layouts with only sort of 1 or 2 photos. Quite often we're trying to squeeze on a lot more than that because a lot more things are happening and we've got more photos to scrap. So it's kind of fun to have just 2 photos to lay out. You make a bit more like a piece of artwork. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this series and following along. I love having you on board and supporting us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all again in a couple of days. Bye.